Gregory O'Kane to thanks for letting us into your camp ahead of Sunday's final. I suppose it's the third final in a row. Was it fourth in 5 years? Are you getting used to these days by now?
Oh look, no, it's like every day's a new day, and the other whatever happened in the past, like we can't play them finals again. Like our main focus, is Sunday, and like the challenge is coming on Sunday, and that's all we're looking forward to.
So just a wee bit about the championship so far and what's happened this year. It started off with the draw against Dunloy out here. Just give us your thoughts on that there, Greg, and just what's happened since.
Yeah, look, first day out, and I suppose all the teams will probably feel rusty, because particularly ourselves, the league this year, with a lot of players away with Antrim, and then you had the boys back, sort of a short time before championship, so you only had time to do a certain amount of work, and then all of a sudden then you're banging into a first round against Cushendall, which is a massive game, on any day. So we probably were disappointed in our own performance more than anything else, and thank God then we picked up as the games come then thick and fast.
Mm-hmm. And then I suppose the semi-final against St John's and the Monsoon in Dunsally. It was all about just winning that game. The performance-wise, what did you think of it?
But I thought the game sort of ebbed and flowed. Horrendous evening, weather-wise, and like semi-finals are just about getting over the line, and I felt we just done enough on the day to get over the line, and we got a few breaks the second half, tagged on a few scores, and got the result in the end.
Mm-hmm. And a wee bit about Rossa, Sunday's opponents. Someone different in the final this year.
Yeah, it's not surprised. I think this Rossa team have been on the up probably this last 2-3 years in particular, and so definitely not surprised. I said earlier on in the year, when the draws was made, I felt that Rossa would go to the final. They were probably the strongest team in the other section, and that's the way it's panned out.
Mm-hmm. Have you seen many of their matches this year, Greg?
Yeah, I've seen what games you can. Suppose you're involved yourself, and we played them here in the league last game of the season, and was a great game, full of pace, full of quality hurling, and look, sure, that's what Rossa bring to the table.
I suppose then we're looking at last year's 2 matches against them, as the media tend to do whenever it comes to previewing these type of things. Chris McMahon kind of rise to fame, so to speak. So it was whenever he rescued the point for Dunloy in Rossa Park, and then got the winner in Dunsally.
Yeah, they're again, there were 2 massive games. There's only a puck of ball between the sides. Rossa were superb both days, and probably if we're honest, they should have beat us in Rossa Park, but we just found something in the end, tagged on a few scores and got the draw, and then the semi-final of the championship, we played really well, started the game, and then as the game ebbed and flowed, and then the game was in the melting pot, and again, we played to the end, and get a few breaks at the end, and just enough to get over the line.
A final against Rossa takes us back to the first time the Volunteer Cup came back to Dunloy, 1990. It was the same opposition. I'm sure you have plenty of fond memories from that day. Yeah,
it's brilliant tradition, between Dunloy and Rossa. Rossa, a real quality championship side, littered with stars throughout the years, and as you look at this team now, it's the Rossa team particularly, it's similar to the Rossa team, in 1990, where you have son-offs, the Armstrongs, the Murphys, and people like that there, and I suppose, the fellas, they're only taking on the baton from where they left off.